guys, thanks for joining us at Family Shenanigans, Art, Crafts, and Build. Today we're making this joy pillow. It makes up quick and easy and it's a lot of fun. We hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give us a like, a share, leave a comment, and let us know what you think. We love hearing from you. And today the yarn that we're using this I Love This yarn. We're using the white acrylic. It's a medium size 4. But any acrylic yarn will work. And we're also using this red, which is actually called cranberry, and it is again a size 4 medium weight yarn acrylic. And then our last one that we're going to be doing is this green one, and it is olive color, and again it's a size 4 acrylic yarn. And today we're using the Addi 22 key machine. It's the smaller one. And we're just gonna go ahead here and cast on our yarn. And this is just salvage yarn. Any salvage yarn will do. And we're gonna go ahead and cast on, and that'll be like row 1. And then we'll go to row 5 and we'll stop, and we're gonna change. And this is going to be the pattern for the 5th swath that you do. We're just going to kind of show you how we do them, and then we'll give you the pattern for all the different swaths. And now at row 5 we're going to go ahead and switch to our white acrylic yarn, and we're going to leave a long tail for sewing in, because this is going to be the actual portion of our swath that we want to keep. And we're going to go until we go to row 9 using the white acrylic. And then we're going to stop and we're going to be changing. So now that we've gone 9 rows, we're going to go ahead and switch out our yarn. And this time we want to go ahead and attach these 2 yarns together, because these will need to stay connected. They're part of the swath. And so rows 10 through 26 will be the red acrylic yarn. So now we're going to go until row 26. And when we get to 26, we're going to stop. And now that we've gone 26 rows, and we are going to switch out from the red acrylic to the white acrylic yarn. And we're going to be going from row 27 to 40 with the white acrylic yarn. So when we get to row 40, we're going to stop. And again, we're attaching these together because these are inside our swaths, so we don't want them to come apart. And now that we've gone 40 rows, we're going to go ahead and now we're switching to the green acrylic yarn. And we're going to be going from row 41 to 61 with the green acrylic yarn. And so we'll be stopping at 61 to change. And again, these are attached because these are inside our swath. And now that we've gone 61 rows, we're going to go ahead and switch back to the white acrylic yarn. And we will be going from row 62 to 75 with the white acrylic yarn. So we'll be going until row 75. And now that we've gone 75 rows, we're going to be switching back to the red acrylic yarn. So rows 76 through 82 will be the red acrylic yarn. And so we'll be going until row 82 and then we'll stop. And now at row 82, we're going to go ahead and we're switching back to the white acrylic yarn. And we'll be going from row 83 to 99 with the white acrylic. And at 99 we will stop, which we are here now. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go from 100 to 116 with the red acrylic yarn. So we've gone 116 rows. We're switching back to the white acrylic yarn, and we'll be doing rows 117 to 130 with the white acrylic. And then now that we've gone 130 rows, we are going to switch to the green acrylic yarn, and we will go until we go to 151 with the green acrylic yarn, which is what we are at now. And then from that, we are going to switch back to the white acrylic yarn, and we will be going from row 152 to 165 with the white acrylic yarn. And now that we're at row 165, we're going to be doing rows 166 to 172 with the red acrylic yarn. And now that we've gone 172 rows, we're switching back to the white acrylic, and we'll be doing rows 173 to 185 with the white acrylic yarn. And now that we've gone 185 rows with the white acrylic yarn, we're going to leave a long tail for sewing in our ends later, and we're going to switch to a salvage yarn. And we will be doing rows 186 to 190 with the salvage yarn. And I just want to point out how quick and easy this has been. We went a little quickly in our filming of this because we didn't show every knot that we tied, but you can see how quickly a 22 key machine spins around and makes up the swath. So this pillow is really easy and it goes really fast. And now that our swath is done and we've done all of our rows, we're just going to go ahead and just remove our yarn. And I love this part when you have salvage yarn because it just comes right off really quickly and easily. We have a little friend watching over us. And just using this 5mm crochet hook, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to find the little loop on the side over here, and then I like to go back in where the loop comes out of the string there, just because I want to make sure it's nice and tight. So I'm looking for the loop there on the opposite side. And for some reason I'm having a little trouble today, but that's okay. We'll get her. And then we'll go ahead and we'll pull through the two, and then we're going to go back to this side, grab the loop, and then we're going to go exactly over to the other side and find the loop that's opposite to it. And then we're going to slip through all those as well. And you're just going to continue that pattern going from one side to the other, pulling the yarn all the way through until you get to the end. And for the swaths, we're just going to use the invisible stitch to sew them all up together. You can see here we started, and we'll just kind of show you just on the side here. We just look for the little bars, like in between the knitted row there. And we grab a bar, and then we grab a second bar on the one side, and then we're going to pull our string through, leaving a long tail. And then we're going to go over to the other side here, and we're going to find the same bar. And it takes like a little minute sometimes when you're first starting out to find the bars. And when you've got like 2 bars on this side, we're gonna go ahead and pull the string all the way through again. And again, making sure we don't pull that tail all the way through. And the best part about leaving a tail is if your ends aren't matching up perfectly right, you can use the tail to kind of like finish it off and clean it up. And then we're going back into the other side and we're grabbing 2 bars here. And then we're just gonna come back to this other side, the 2 bars right above the other bars there, and we're gonna grab 2 bars. And then we're gonna go back to the other side here, grabbing 2 bars again, pulling our string through. And it's a pretty simple pattern and it works up pretty quickly. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab 2 more bars on this side. And then we're gonna go ahead and just kind of pull the yarn and clean it up, and it cleans up really quickly. And we're just gonna continue this pattern all the way along, and you can see here we're a little further along and how it just like comes together. I know a lot of people like to wait to pull theirs tight, but I like to keep mine nice and closed as I go, so I guess it's a personal preference. But either way, it works up quickly. And the pillow we're using is just an 18 by 18 pillow, and we picked up like a pack of 4 back in the fall, and these are just some that we had left over. And any 18 by 18 pillow or stuffing would do. And this is our swath all sewn up together, and we're just gonna go ahead and fold it in half. So we want like both sides to have joy. And we're gonna just go ahead and sew up the sides together. And using our 5mm crochet hook, we're just gonna go ahead and find the corner stitches here. And I like to just start out with a slip stitch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the yarn, pull it through, and just kind of slip that over. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and do a single crochet into that same stitch. So going into that same stitch, I'm gonna yarn over, pull through, and have 2 loops. And now I'm gonna go ahead and yarn over and pull through both loops there. And this is just a single crochet, and we're gonna go into the next one. And we're gonna yarn over and we're gonna pull through. Oops, got a little slip there. I'm gonna yarn over and then pull through, and then we're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, and that's the second single crochet. And then we're just gonna go ahead and continue these single crochets all the way around. We're gonna sew up the bottom all the way to the other side, and if you need some tips on how to single crochet all the way around, you can check out our fall pillow. And now that we've crocheted all the way around, we're just gonna go ahead and do a slip stitch to join. And now we'll be working on our second row, and we're gonna just do a chain 1. And then in that same stitch, I'm going to go ahead and do another single crochet. And then now we're gonna yarn over, and skipping 1 stitch into the second stitch there, we're gonna go ahead and do a double crochet. So we yarned over, and then we pulled through 2, and then we pulled through 2. And so we're gonna do another double crochet. We're gonna yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a double crochet. And we're gonna yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's our 3rd double crochet. Now we're doing a 4th double crochet, and we're gonna do a 5th double crochet. And then for our next stitch, we're gonna skip a stitch, and then the next stitch, we're gonna do another single crochet. And then we're gonna repeat that pattern. We're gonna yarn over for a double crochet, skipping a stitch, going into the second one. We're gonna yarn over, and then we're gonna yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you're gonna do another 5 in total double crochets in that stitch. And then we're just gonna continue this pattern like all the way around until we get to the end. And then we'll just do a slip stitch at the end to join. And we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like, a share, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. And we hope you have a joyous Christmas and a wonderful season.